Have you ever wished you had a massive mansion? Yeah, buying a home may be a huge decision for most of us. Indeed, for a generally modest property, the standard mortgage holder gradually pays off a massive contract over decades. But for a few celebrities, buying a multi-million-dollar mansion in cash is a matter of habit. A few opt for a rich and refined property, others equip their homes with offbeat features and gadgets. Let's discuss something eye-catching today. Before we start, welcome to Lucid Luxury. Please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to be notified on new videos. Most of us dream of owning cushions like theirs sometime in our lifetime. We might battle and work for the rest of our lives, but there's barely a chance that we purchase a modest accommodation for ourselves, given the rising real estate costs these days. Whereas most celebrity houses are luxurious and take us off awe-stricken with their extravagance at first look, most of them do not even come close to the 10 most costly mansions that we have listed today. Please take a look at them and indulge in jealousy as you scroll through this elite list. Number 1. Pia Zadora. This American on-screen character and singer is a landmark in the entertainment industry. Beginning in her childhood as a Broadway on-screen character, Pia even tried her hand in Hollywood. Still, her endeavors fell flat on its front, as she was voted as the most exceedingly bad actress by the Brilliant Raspberry Awards. The feedback she met with did not halt her from exploring her imaginative self, and soon closed her critics up, not acting, but as a country artist. Pia scored a wonderful house on the appealing Pacific Palisades, and ABR Capital redesigned the cushion to provide it a current market value of $26 million. Among the other luxurious comforts that this lodging has are a swimming pool and an athletic complex that helps her burn those calories by shooting circles and lifting weights. Number 2. Georges Marciano. The founder of Guess Jeans in 1978, Marciano's business took off, beginning back then, and changed fashion for what it is today. Despite his company heaping in the huge bucks even then, Georges was fatigued with the fashion industry and stopped the company after dispersing his shares to his siblings. Strengthened after more than 2 decades, he returned with a high-end clothing line in 2015. With a net worth of $170 million, Marciano purchased this Beverly Hills mansion for $2 million, but renovated it to the point that the property's value now stands at $24.5 million. The mansions boast of a private theater, 2 guest houses, a swimming pool, tennis court, and much more. Number 3. Alex Rodriguez. Popularly known as A-Rod, Rodriguez is respected as one of the leading baseball players that have ever graced the game. With a profitable career traversing over 20 years, Alex has won 3 American Leagues and a record of 25 Grand Slams. He amassed an add-up of 687 home runs, a batting average of .279, and over 3,000 runs over his 2-decade-long career. With a net worth easily surpassing $300 million, it's no surprise that Rodriguez makes it to this list with his opulent $24 million mansion. Rod's pad is spread over 20,000 square feet and has 2 boat docks in his backyard. Pretty sure he's whacking a few home runs himself. Number 4. Michael Jordan. The main reason why I first fell in love with the game is Michael Jordan. He was recently included in the tip-top wealthy person list. All much appreciated to his endorsement deals and his NBA team Charlotte Hornets. The most Brighton player in the NBA ever, this legend's house is a town, spreading over 6 dozen sections of land. Interior, this eye-popping plot is a golf course, swimming pools, 24 custom-made rooms with connected baths, and obviously, 2 basketball courts. Indeed, if you're on a plane, it would be outlandish to miss this expansive plot in the well-off suburb of Highlands Park, Illinois, which is presently worth $29 million. Number 5. Katharine Hepburn. Named as the most impressive Hollywood female star by the American Film Institute, Hepburn was a driving woman for 6 decades. She packed away a record 4 Academy Awards by proving herself flexible in different genres, from horror to comedy. Like most Hollywood stars that favor living in the limelight day, Hepburn bought a house in a particular spot in Connecticut, in front of the Atlantic Sea. With a spread of 8,000 square feet, the mansion comprised of a total of 13 rooms and bathrooms, and her guests have access to 2 partitioned beaches, with one side of the harbor outlined to keep the waves or current from sweeping her adored ones away. The house is, as of now, priced at $30 million. Friends, I hope you are enjoying the video. Don't forget to subscribe to stay in the loop with our unique videos, and if we missed something important in the list so far, do comment us below. Keep watching. Number 6. Joe Montana. Referred to as Joe Cool or the Comeback Kid, Montana is arguably one of the most noteworthy quarterbacks who graced American football. Soon after winning the college national championship with Notre Dame, Joe began his NFL career that crossed 14 years. He was the first player to win 3 Super Bowl Most Profitable Player titles before being coordinated by Tom Brady earlier this year. Joe went on to win a total of 4 Super Bowls, and whereas distinguished his life is on the pitch, that off it is equally astonishing. A glad proprietor of a $35 million, 21,000 square foot house, and Montana's home gloats of epitomized architectural brilliance with no embellishment. Inside this widespread mansion is an equestrian track. He and his spouse cherish horseback riding, an olive garden, swimming pool, and inside customized interiors, counting a gigantic LED screen pimped with Encompass sound and a brew tap that suits a Sunday game day flawlessly. Number 7. Robin Williams. The first time he made the world pitiful in his whole life was when he chose to take his life in 2014. Beginning as a stand-up comedian in the 70s, Robin has since over the decades cleared out his admirers in hysterics. Sprawling over the Napa Valley, Robin's house is presently priced at $35 million. And considering it has comforts such as 2 panic rooms, a boundless pool, a barn, a 24-acre vineyard, and an oak-paneled library, it appears only fitting that to possess this legendary comedian's house, you wish to spend lavishly that much. In addition, it features a legacy composed all over it. Number 8. Jay-Z and Beyonce. With a conjoint net worth being a tease a little over $1 billion, this genius couple has hit the right notes in terms of business and music contracts. With an income as huge as theirs, one wouldn't waver to lease out an enormous mansion, and I mean mammoth, that it costs them $4 lakh a month to dwell in it. The property is known as Sandcastle, a bowling back road, a movie theater with customized Encompass sound, a skateboarding arena, and a boundless pool amongst the other bounty of extravagant comforts. Number 9. Terry Semel. The former CEO of Warner Brothers and Yahoo, Semel is presently worth over $500 million. He worked with Warner Brothers for 24 years and Yahoo for 6 years, before venturing down over the disappointment of the shareholders of Yahoo. He indeed contemplated taking over Google, but founder Larry Page overruled his offer of $1 billion to take over Google. Currently, Semel resides in the filthy rich area extending over Malibu Beach with his wife and 4 children. The plot is presently priced at $50 million and stands 3 stories tall. Along with a guest house that is expansive, with being 40 feet away from the Pacific Ocean, it's almost redundant to mention that he has an entire pavilion to screen his movies. Or is it? Number 10. Gianni Versace. If you have paid attention to or are an admirer of even a fraction of the fashion world, it is unnecessary to describe who this man is. The king of the fashion world, Gianni was worth $800 million at the time of his death, which can equate to more than $1 billion. Versace's mansion, which is now quoted at $125 million, boasts of pristine architectural brilliance. It has a 50-foot long pool lined with 24-karat gold and is so ahead of its time that realtors are considering changing this mansion into an extravagant hotel, as its cost is way beyond the asking price of those interested. If you have the money in your wallet, then there are plenty of over-the-top technological features, including rotating artwork and pressure-sensitive floors that ensure security knows where everyone is at all times. Every luxurious mansion demands money. Yes, money. Alright guys, wrapping up our list, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then subscribe and hit the notification button to get alarmed with our latest content. Thanks for watching Lucid Luxury.